Welcome back to the Padilla Family Homestead. It's August 24th. It has been hot, and we're back for another garden tour. And we're just going to jump right in. There's been lots of things that have died between my work schedule, the heat, all the things. It has been rough to keep this thing hydrated. And I think I just killed all my baby seedlings. So we're going to see what the fall garden ends up looking like. But let's see what we have right now, what's still producing, what's coming out, and so forth. So we're going to start over here. I have had radishes planted with the squash to help with squash bugs. So far I think it's worked. But you can see the daikon radishes are definitely starting to form here. These probably won't be as sweet because they've been growing in the heat of the summer. My squash plant is coming down here, and I'm starting to get powdery mildew on this, and we're about to get rain this week. And so my guess is this plant is actually coming out. So it has produced whatever it will produce, and then this bed can flip to fall stuff. My peppers are still producing like crazy in this pot. So this is that Coronado sweet pepper, a snacking pepper. I love that some of the leaves are variegated. I've just been using them like a bell pepper, and they have been great. The banana peppers have been producing wonderfully on this plant. And then the shishitos were producing like crazy. They've calmed down a little bit. I think that it's been too hot and some of the flowers have been dying back, but I'm not positive. I am going to come in with some fish fertilizer and see if that helps. My jalapeno has been producing, so this is a heatless jalapeno. And then my habanadas have all been ripening up, which is awesome. So that, you see that one back there starting to turn orange. These get orange like a habanero. And they have been doing wonderful. Our cucumbers are dead. They've been dead for a while. And I just need to clean this out. This last Berries Crazy cherry is getting diseased. And so it is going to be coming out here very soon. I'm just kind of waiting for these last of the tomatoes to ripen up a little bit more. Bunches all the way up. So we'll see. It's still setting flowers, which tells me if this is setting flowers, then my pepper should be setting flowers. So I don't know. This basil is starting to look diseased. The marigolds, this one is one I had pruned back, and it is starting to come back now. We're starting to get all kinds of different bugs in here. But this marigold is huge and doing amazing. The moths and butterflies have been loving it. This, I cut down a Berries Crazy that was being diseased, and a sucker started growing out of it. So I may end up with some tomatoes out of this one. We'll see. But you can tell that's the big stalk. Let's see. That's the big stalk that I had cut off, and it's grown out the arm. I have some basil that's going to seed in there. Some more marigolds on the back side that are laning over from the tomato bucket over there. We have some more basil here, and another crazy marigold that is laying over. It's insane. Our marigolds got so big. So I'm about to be pulling out all the marigolds. I wanted to save some more for my garland, but these are getting off the hook. So a bunch of these are about to be reset, and since I think I killed my plants on the inside, I am probably going to visit a nursery, see what they have. If they don't have anything, then I'm just going to start seeds directly sown in their spots. Over here, that cucumber that was growing in my friend's path was not a lemon cucumber. It is not round. They are long, So I'm not sure what cucumber it was, but I'll take it. It's been producing. So this is wilted down a few times in the heat, but has popped back up. All my peas have gotten eaten, so I need to do something else with this bucket. My asparagus is still going strong. I have found some caterpillars coming out of this, so I'm trying to watch it and pick off caterpillars before they eat everything. And this is the second thing I've planted in this bed that hasn't done well. So this is the Brussels sprouts. They still haven't grown much in a month. That's way too slow. So this soil is not good in this bucket, I don't think. Over here, our okra is growing like crazy. This stuff takes off so fast. So I'm trying to keep picking it before it gets too big. But this is the Okinawa pink, and it is doing amazing. The tomato in the back is pretty much dying. We'll see if it produces anything else. I've only gotten 3 tomatoes off of it. I don't think that was worth it for the hecticness of having that back there. The pineapple sage has poofed back out. It's ready for another harvest, which is amazing. I've got the walking onion back there. I don't know if it's actually done any walking. The dill that the plants have eaten completely up. Some of the mint in the back there is flowering. We've got another marigold here. That's one plant, guys. It's just being crazy. It's coming out of the bed. So it's doing great. These pepper plants are on struggle bus. They have not been doing great. They've barely produced anything, and I have gotten nothing off of the habanada, so that's a bummer. The squash I have in the ground is trying to survive. I think something sat on it or something, which is unfortunate. And then we have some turnips popping up in here. The green stalks are crazy. The strawberries are not producing a ton of strawberries. It's pretty hot, but they're still producing a ton of runners. This green stalk has been a beast. It needs to really be watered 2 times a day, and I haven't had the time to do so. But I still have the perpetual spinach chard. This is the habanero, so this is too hot for me to eat. But there are peppers everywhere, so that's crazy. These basils are huge. Celery is still going. It needs water right now, so that's why it's all limp and falling over. This basil is diseased with something. It's not looking good. It's a regular basil, so it's already gone to flower. I was trying to save some of the seeds, but I don't think I should save them off of this diseased plant. So I think I'm going to let that go. And this tower is about to get reset for what I grow for fall. This one over here is insane. Also, so much mint. The calendula really has gotten attacked by caterpillars like crazy. But it's growing. It's still blooming. The oregano's ready for another haircut. The thyme could probably use for another haircut. This marigold is all coming out of this pocket and coming up and going crazy. So just lots of stuff. The strawberry mint's trying to go to flower into seed. Overall, things are still growing. Things that I knew were going to end up fading out are fading out, and it's time this week when it's cooler and raining. Things will hopefully get hydrated well, have a chance to have a break. I'll get out here in the mornings on the days I close and be able to pull some of this stuff out and hopefully get ready for the fall garden. I do have a thing that I'm going to try for some of these containers to put bug netting over them, and I will probably try to direct sow after I do that. I'm just tired of the caterpillars coming in and eating as soon as I I do something. So I have some things up my sleeve I'm gonna try, but it's a matter of getting there, and it not being stupid hot to where I can be out here. So that's it on the garden tour. It's not a ton, but it's still going. So I'm getting little things each time I come out, and that makes me super happy. So I hope you're growing. I wonder how your garden's doing, and we'll see you back for the next video.